Hi there. I don't know why I haven't been using the camera. I've been doing most of this hike on Facebook, posting photos, but I thought I'd go ahead and turn the camera on. I've been climbing from up there, from down there, from the housing tract down there. I live down there. My apartment's down over there, I think, or over there, somewhere, yeah, over there. Anywho, I'm going to an oasis. It's hot. I've been climbing for a while. Okay. I'm teasing folks on Facebook like I'm running out of water, but I'm not. Oh, filling in on the game in just a second. It's kind of fun to do this. I'm hiking within. Let's just switch to Handycam, Steadicam. Hiking within view of civilization means that I can share things as they're happening because I'm within range. Now you see right up there, there's an oasis right there. I'm pretty sure there's water there, maybe even running water. That cottonwood tree is giving it away. I may not be able to get close to the water. Usually stuff like that has brambles and briars and stuff like that. This landscape is full of these giant rocks like this. Let's go up there and we'll hike a little more, and we'll turn the camera on up there. I know this is kind of like the hike I did last time. Maybe that's why I wasn't turning the camera on before. Didn't want to bore you guys. I should try to provide you guys with an update. What's been going on? Well, yesterday was the 1 month anniversary of my work at my first day of work here. My second day, 2 days. Ooh, look at that nice stratification here. See, a lot of these rocks are different. That granite up there was formed, basically was a solid mass of magma that congealed. But this was definitely stratified. You can see the different layers there laid down, probably through erosional factors. You can see there's the different boundary right there. Isn't that curious? You know, these rocks tell such a story. So anyway, today is my Friday off, so I've got the day off, and I'm just out hiking. It's strange to hike so close. What's new? What's new with you guys? Well, I'm sorry I haven't been answering comments. I've been having trouble with my YouTube not being able to respond to comments. Now I want to get over there. That's not good. That's bad. That's tricky there. This is slippery right there too. I think the best way to go up right here, that's a rattlesnake dangerous area that was going between rocks like that. Aren't the wildflowers just lovely? So I'm doing okay. I'm much better since I made no, that's not good. Since I have to go this way. Since I made the "this sucks" video, where I was lamenting the separation from my wife and daughter. I'm gonna turn the camera off. That's gonna slippery right there. Doesn't look it, but it is. And I'll probably go down and break the camera. So I'll turn it off, and then we'll talk about more. More to come. Stuff with the there's a car, not a car, a motorcycle. Possibly in my future. Maybe this time next week I'll have a bike. We'll see. I'll turn the camera on in just a second. See you in a bit. Okay, we're back. Made it through that tricky part there. Right down there. My brother's got a friend with a bike he wants to get rid of, a KTM 990 Adventure. Not quite the bike I was after. It's similar to the GS. It is a good dual sport bike. I mean, it's actually perfect. It's just that it's a little more on the dirt side. I'm gonna go off Steadicam for a second. Where's that train? Okay, it's a tricky part right here. Gotta go off Steadicam. So a little more adventure where, whoa, this whole rock is moving. Whereas I would really prefer to have a more dedicated street bike, you know, because I'm going to spend most of the time street riding, just getting out to the wilderness sometimes. And this bike's definitely more on the off-road side. But maybe that'll be a blessing. Going to one hand off steady. So I'll take a look at that next week, early next week, and maybe by next weekend I'll have some wheels. Now, there's where I think the water is right there. I may not be able to get to it. Oh, look at sunflowers. Let's go take a look at that. Probably not indigenous sunflowers. Oh, look at all the wildflowers. Okay. Oh, this is a bit risky there. Sorry, guys. Oh, that was a risk. If that had given way, I would have gotten a knee full of grinder. Moving slow. You ready for the snakes? Look at this. See this nice grass? Very nice. I'm always careful with these brown plants because they may not actually be dead. Just dormant spines. Okay, here we are. Wow, sunflowers. These are large feral sunflowers, perhaps. Gotta get around it. Be careful in here. That is prime rattlesnake country right there. Where are you, Choo Choo? I hear you. I think I can. This is the point where it's easier to go up than go down at this point. Get back down there. Trains in America are very long. I keep forgetting that until I come back. My goal is to get up to the top, which is just past up there, and then to go along the ridge. If there's, I think there's a trail or road up there, and then down the other side. And there's a movie theater out that way. I'm gonna go see a movie this afternoon, I think, in all my hiking gear. There's a birdie. Okay, I'm gonna turn off for a second while I take a photo of this stuff, and look at the birdies. Crows pretending that they're hawks. It's all dream, but you guys are showing a pretty worthy show. That's nice. Okay, I'll turn off for a second, take a few pictures, send these photos to Facebook, make it through this rattlesnake area here, and onto the oasis. Okay, I just traversed from over there. You can kind of get an idea from this angle at what it was like. It was a bit tricky. Like I said before, I'm going slow because of the snakes. No water here. There's a tree that doesn't really look like a cottonwood in the foreground there. I don't know what that is. Maybe just a big bush. And look at this over here. Went off steady. Look at the green in the cracks there. Life just, it makes do wherever it can, huh? Okay, let's see if we can keep the camera on for a little bit. Looks like I've got some safe going. Now the trick here is to scan and plan each and every step. And don't let this rock fall on my head. Big old sunflower. Scan and plan. Let me take a photo of that. That's cool. Good. Scan and plan each step. And rattlesnakes, when they rattle, see this crack right here? This is the type of thing. Underneath the crack, they might be hiding in the shade there during the heat of the day. And if you put your foot like right there, they might bite you. But they got to be in a particular position to make that bite, so they can strike out. Look at that there. Isn't that nice? This is the stuff in the rocks there. Zoom in. So the trick is to plan each step by scanning the area ahead of you. These sticks could hold snakes too. Put your foot down and be ready to pull it back. So it's kind of like you hesitate for a moment and you listen. Rattlesnakes make a buzz. It's like a buzz. That'd be a good place for snakes up there under that boulder. And it's very distinct. It's really startling. There's some poop right there. There's the oasis. You'll know it when you hear it, if you hear it. Not so bad right here. Watch out on the branches there, though. And over here, be a little more careful. Okay, let's see if we can make it down there. Walk steady. Watch out putting your foot in areas like this. That's going to be tricky to get down there. This is the place. Be careful in here. The increased presence of water, the water means that there's more life in here, which means more foliage for the snakes to hide in and the prey to hide in, and increased danger capacity. Now that I can't quite tell. That's just what kind of tree that is. So I don't hear any water. Now this is the type of thing where I'll share with you guys how I operate. This is the kind of thing that if I was with somebody else right now, I would go down there and look around because it looks like there's a flat spot down there. It might be an interesting place. But since I'm alone and no trails, and this is, even though I'm not far from civilization, it was really tough to get up here. This is where you draw the line as a solo hiker. You know, you kind of feel your way around You know, that's comfortable. I could definitely get down there, but it's not safe. So I'm gonna pull out, move on. Let's go. See ya. Okay, there's the oasis down there. Let's go up here. My instinct told me making this turn here was a bad turn. So guess what? I'm gonna take it. More pack rat, evidence of pack rat stuff in there. No evidence at all of ant lions. Two particular type of insect that lives under those shady places in some areas. But this is new. This particular desert's a new desert for me. I mean, I've been here before. Technically, this is called the Colorado Desert, but the Sonoran Desert, sorry. But this particular area is known as the Colorado Desert. And I've spent most of my career, my desert career, exploring the Mojave Desert, the Great Basin Desert, the Painted Desert. This particular desert is new to me. It's a wondrous place. That's why I'm not familiar with the plants. I could tell you more about what I'm seeing if we were over the mountains that are not these range, but the range beyond. Here on the other side, on the Mojave side, the creosote bush, sage, desert buckwheat, a whole host of other things. This is a little saddleback up here, and then I think that's the top right up there. Although sometimes tops can be deceiving. I could go up that way, or I could go up that way. That's probably better, but this looks more interesting. Going off handheld, steady cam. Watch out for snakes. This is bad. Putting my foot right in there, scary. And I do it nonetheless. Gotta take some risks. That's a cliche. Oh, look at the meadow. Look at the meadow. Always happens. Alpine adventures are rich in reward. Although this is not alpine, it feels like it. I was wrong. Here's the top. That's the subtop. Let's go up here along this meadow. Tiptoe through the whatever they are. Watch out for this plant right here. This is a nettle plant. First one I've seen since I come back. This plant will give you a big time owie. I mean, really, really hurts. See the little spines along the edge there? Oh, it's like running a razor blade over your leg. You know, when I was a boy, I would run through the desert and come plowing through a whole bunch of this. And it would, I mean, really, really hurt. See, there's more of it right there. Kind of more of it over here. That purple gives it away. This one doesn't have the purple. So in your haste to get over to the tulip meadow, although they're not tulips, you could go right through that and really regret that. Let's take a step up here. Watch out for boulders like that. They could move. I'll climb up here. Now I have to watch out. I'm getting older, and things like I'm doing right now, standing on this boulder, I have to be careful with that because I get like a little vertigo type of thing and dizzy. I don't want to fall off. So I'm very, very cautious about that. This is the hike of caution, isn't it? Another pack rat nest over there. This is not good. Do not want to be traipsing through here. This is kind of, there's a little water course through there, probably in a rain flash flood. I think I can get on that rock there and then maybe hop across and avoid it. Hey, a tumbleweed. What are you doing up here? How the heck did you get up here? A real bona fide tumbleweed. Hey, what are you doing here? I don't think, there's something about them. They're not like indigenous to North America. They got imported. Watch how it tumbles. Let's see. There you go. So should I call this the hike of cautions or the tumbleweed hike? Maybe. Pack rat nest. You can see the poop. Pack rat poop. Ooh, it's very nice in there. Hello, hello. Okay, now, so my strategy here is to get up here. I think I can jump across with a slight bit of risk. There's a slot right there where my boot could fit. I might even be able to jump all the way across there. There's nothing, this is where it's a little bit stupid, a little bit risky, but sometimes you got to do it, and there's a tumbleweed there, and let's just do it, no problem. We are in the meadow. Perfect place for the Steadicam. The more I use this thing, the easier it gets. It feels lightweight right now. Let's just shut up, Kurt. I gotta stop and take a photo. This is so beautiful. I sound like such a sap. It's so beautiful. See you in a minute. Okay, I just had to make a few posts to Facebook. Okay, I'll shut up. Let's just walk through these flowers. Go over here. I'll tell you, this Steadicam is really coming into its own here in the desert. In Japan, it was a little rough to use because the higher branches would bump into it all the time. Look at, you can see over there another meadow. Well, that's a 60 freeway. And it would always bang into the Steadicam. But out here in the desert, there's nothing to interfere with smooth flying. Oh, bees. Bees, look at us. I'm in a swarm of bees. There they are, look. There's a hive. Can you see them? I can't see them. Me right now. Okay. They're everywhere. Let's back out the camera and go around them. There we go. Wow. Look at the swarm from here. Is that showing them? I can't tell. It's hard. The light is so bright here. Is that it right there? Is that it? Is that it? That's it, I think. Amazing. Okay. Nice encounter. Wow. In Japan, it would be, I would encounter. Oh, this is nice. I would encounter Suzumibachi, Asian giant hornets on every outing in the warm months. Rarely see bees, but here I am. I remember when that first threat of the Africanized honeybee came. I was living here as a boy on the news that the dangerous bees were coming up from Mexico, South America. Or was it across the United States? I can't quite remember. I was scared. I was really scared. For all I know, that could be, those could be the dangerous ones. I don't know, but I do have to be careful. But after the experience in Japan, it's different. Oh, a trail. I'm Aruhi Yamamichi. Suddenly there's a trail. See the trail on the side of the mountain? So I started out where there is no trail. That's nice. Could go up there, but that's going to be rough going. Hills like that are a little tricky. And there's a trail. Why don't I just follow the trail? Maybe it'll go up there. Let's go see. We made it. We're safe. One last bit of hazard. The wind is blowing now. One last blizzard hazard with those bees. And now we're safe and secure. Still have to watch out for snakes. Still have to watch out for ticks. I should probably take my shoes off, empty them out, and do a little tick reconnaissance. Maybe I'll eat my lunch up on that big rock out there. Wouldn't that be nice? I think so. I might share some more, but probably now I'll sign off for a little bit. Oh, this is called a velvet ant. You see it right there? You see the lizard just went in the hole? You go into the hole there, do you see it? Don't go in the hole. Where are you? Where are you? It's at the entrance to that hole. Is that the hole? Where did it go in the hole? It's a velvet ant. And it went in the same hole with the lizard. Come out. I'm not sure. You're a big one too. Where's the hole? Hold on. I can't. The problem is that this thing is so... Oh, there comes the lizard. He came out. There's the velvet ant. There it is. They're very big. Ah, come on. We'll show it. There it is. There it is. They're very big. I think this is a female. Don't ask me why. I think so. It just seems to... I did study up on them years ago, but I've forgotten just about everything except their name. And the fact that I think that they deliver a painful bite. I can't even remember what order of insects they are. Perhaps Hymenoptera, it's got the... I don't know if it's actually related to them yet. Fuzzy, fuzzy. Velvet ant. You and I are going to be spending more time together. You and your kind. Oh, ants there. As days go by. How interesting that as the future comes, I'll be boning up and learning more and sharing more and doing more with you regarding the wonders of the desert landscape. Thanks for joining me for now. I'm going to stop, climb up on that rock, have a little lunch, and then find my way back down. I'll show you where I'm going to see the theater. Last thing to do is climb up on this rock. See how good the steady cam is running. Okay. See that down the building complex down there? Right down there. There's a movie theater in there. I think it's called the Larry Moe and Curly Joe movie theaters. Whatever. I think they are always showing at least three exhibits. Okay, see you all later, and thanks for joining me. Bye bye. Okay, I'm at the top of the mountain here. Some antennas up there. Beautiful, beautiful landscape. Wow, so much to explore down there. Anyway, let's do a little abandoned stuff. And I could hop over this fence here, but I don't want to trespass explicitly. Let's just go around these buildings. Two buildings here. There's a tower broken on the other side, falling over. Let's go down here real quick. Do you see the land out there? That big open patch just on the top of that mountain there? Top of there? That's all the University of California at Riverside. That's their experimental orange groves, citrus groves. Let's just go over here. So it looks like, now these may have been military structures. The March Air Force Base is very close. Lots of graffiti. Nothing I can read out loud. Looks like there was another building here, part of the building. You can see where a tower was knocked over or fell over right there. Nice. So I'm going to skirt along the top of these mountains here. Go over to that mountain and then the one beyond and then down. And hopefully go see a movie. I'll show you some more if anything else interesting comes up. Okay, well, I found the end of a road. Something I used to do often in Japan. Hike until you found the end of a road. State of California Box Springs radio site. There, that's where I am. I didn't go inside. Just walking around the outside. I am being irradiated. Oh, and it feels so good. Yeah, roads. Ah, the heck with roads. Who needs roads? Let's follow the fence line instead. Okay, here's a bit of interest. I've only got 38 minutes left on this. I was up there, skirting the hill, skirting the top, talking to a friend actually, but you're like, where's your friend? There's nobody here. Who the heck is he talking to? I was talking to a friend, a real friend. No, let's leave it at that. So anyway, I was walking along and I looked down here and I saw something that caught my eye. It was a stack of rocks, and here they are. So I came down here with my friend. So my friend explored this with me, and look at that. Doesn't that look a lot like what I used to see in Japan? This is definitely a stacked pile of rocks. Now I think that this might have been a road bed. You know, clearly there's a lot of activity up here, and there were earlier roads or later roads that led up here to this these towers. But I don't think that the activity that was happening up here must have been, you know, around the turn of the century, maybe before that. Maybe it was from like the gold rush era. You know, there was stuff going on up here. Maybe, because anything else would be more modern construction, masonry and concrete and stuff. These kind of stacked rocks looks more like what I used to see in Japan. But these are definitely, human beings have stacked these up. And you can see up here a little further that it's definitely got the appearance of a road bed going up the mountain down there. I bet it'd be fun to come up here and follow it all the way back down and see if I can trace this road. I'll probably stop here because I'm running out of power on my camera. I want to thank you guys for joining me, coming along on an adventure up and around the mountain. I'm back down the other side now. I'm going to try to go up, follow the skirt along. That's kind of scary. On the top, and then go down, see if I can see a movie. And hopefully that scary thing stays over there. Talk to you all later. Have a great day. See ya. Well, everybody, on a whim, I saw what looked like a road over there, and I was on an abandoned road, a lesser used road turned into a trail, and I saw this. And you can see how it just meanders along. And this is actually an abandoned road. Look at this. This is not at all unlike what I used to discover in Japan and explore in Japan. You can even see how it's been cut out of the mountain here. I'm not far from civilization. Look at the way it came up this like a wash, ravine. I know it just looks like a ravine here, but it definitely is a road. Let's go and follow it a little further, or at least it was back there. Can't say with so much confidence now. I like it. It's going to get a little green here. Might have to traverse around it. See way up there if I need to. See if somebody's been walking through here. be interesting to see if it actually becomes a proper or more evidence of a road hike. Which are snakes. So I'm really happy with the Steadicam. It's really working out in the desert. It was harder to use in Japan because there was so much. The foliage was higher. It would bump into it all the time and make it jerk and bang and bang. But up here, it's a lot more stable. We'll just go in a little further and confirm if this is really the remnants of a road or not. It looks like old tire ruts here, doesn't it? Look at these flowers. I used to know what these were. Well, that's pretty up there. It's just opening up. Desert buckwheat right here. It'll dry into a red flower. All of this is buckwheat here too. It will dry into a beautiful rust red, deeper than red. It's rust. It's like almost like blood and rust. And the Indians used to use that to make a bread-like substance. Doesn't this look like it was cut away here? It's a road. Look the way it's been. You know, the wall. Look, yeah, this is look how there's a turn right there. And then you can see it down here. Yeah, definitely. And then through here, yeah, you can definitely see if you look back up this way. Let's go a little further. See how this road shapes up. My battery lasts. I saw a snake over there. I think it wasn't a rattle 'em up snake. Or something else. I tried to catch it, but it was too fast. Okay, see, the road is definitely making a turn here. Back up. Oh, you can definitely see how that was carved into that. Lovely, lovely. Let's take a photo of that. Good. Continue on. Oh, that's a deep rut there. Oh, you can see it definitely goes down there and then over there. Oh, I feel so lucky to have found this. Look at these flowers here. That is so beautiful on it. Wow. Flowers through here. I feel so lucky. Oh, this is definitely good. I'm a little tired. I'm going to go off Steadicam for just a second. My arm rest. So it's quite a day today. Stop that thing. Quite a day. Climbing and hiking and exploring and Facebooking and everything. It's interesting to be so close but yet so far. Close to society and able to participate on social media, yet having a proper adventure nonetheless. So you may wonder, what was this road used for? Well, if I was to guess, I would probably say either mining or for water. This area once was once famous for its water, which it had a water system that supplied water down there to the valley, somewhere up here in the mountains. And perhaps this was part of it. Pipeline that carried water down. Now our water, ooh, there's something bigger, move right there. Now our water moves, or is carried from the Feather River in Northern California on the Great California Aqueduct. Amazing engineering project. So perhaps this was for water, or maybe for mining, or who knows what. Being a little careless with that one. You know what I'm going to do tonight? Well, I burned so many calories today. I might as well have a party. I'm thinking about, and I've got a little bit of budget. My budget is $25 a day for myself. And I'm spending less than $20 a day. And today I've spent so far 0. And yesterday I spent about 9. I've got a little extra. I'd allow that to carry over. Calories don't, but budget does. Perhaps I'll go to a barbecue restaurant I saw at a proper bar and have a few drinks with the locals. I wonder if I'd be welcome. So now look at that, something excavated right there, a pit. This is nice over here, like ranch land, horses, roosters. I think we're close to the bottom here, aren't we? Butterfly. You see it? Is it a monarch? I don't know. Let's go around so don't scare it away. Probably will. There it goes. Whoa, whoa. Careful, dude. Yeah, this granite sand. Super slippery. Can look like, the ground can look like it's soft, but it turns, some places it's very hard and slick. And you can slide right out. Down you go. Haven't taken any falls yet today. I'm not looking forward to my first fall with a Steadicam. That won't be fun. Okay, well, I think we're down to where well, it's interesting. If the road came down here and dead ends into this thing, that means it predates this thing, which this thing seems like it's not being used for anything anymore. Maybe the road went over here a little bit. See any signs of it up there? A little bit. Wow, I've been up in the mountains all day today. Well, since I left the apartment around 11, I guess that's not all day. We found ourselves at the bottom? I think so. Oh, steady cam, my arm is tired. Yeah, the Steadicam is working out good as the desert contraption, desert hiking contraption. You can come in close. Let's do like an airplane flyover. There's some big old poops. Something I want to start covering is scatology. That's the right word. Study of poop. Because it's interesting to see with the desert flora or fauna. I'd be scared if it was flora that gave out poop. But the fauna at least tells a story about what they ate. Finding lots of stuff like this in bed springs. Gosh, only knows how long it could be up here. This thing's last forever. What's under this tree? We'll go over here and then we'll finish off this video under this shade tree. Definitely see something that's like brickwork. Just someone just dumped their bricks here. I think that's what it is. Heck on the north, how long it's been here. Very nice. The remnants of an old house. Okay. Thank you for joining me. See you later. Time to get civilized.